Some names never fade. They echo across generations, reminding us not just of machines, but of revolutions that reshaped the world. One such name is the Ford Model T, the car that put America and much of the world on wheels. Introduced in 1908, the Model T wasn't just a car. It was freedom. It was accessibility. It was the dream of mobility made real for millions. It was called the Tin Lizzie, and in its prime it was everywhere, from small-town farms to bustling city streets. For nearly 2 decades it ruled the roads, selling more than 15 million units before production ended in 1927. For many, it was the first car they ever rode in, the first car they ever drove, and the first car they ever loved. Almost a century later, the automotive world is unrecognizable. Electric vehicles dominate the headlines, technology defines design, and cars have become rolling computers. Yet in 2026, Ford has decided to do something bold, something nobody expected. They have revived the name Model T not as a relic of the past, but as a reinvention for the future. The 2026 Ford Model T is here, and it is not just another car. It is Ford's way of honoring its past while rewriting what affordable mobility means in the 21st century. At first glance, the new Model T is strikingly simple. Ford resisted the urge to overcomplicate the design. Instead, the car looks approachable, clean, and minimalist. Its silhouette nods to the original tall, boxy proportions, wide doors, and a high seating position, but executed with modern curves and smooth aerodynamics. The front fascia is defined by a slim LED light bar, giving it a futuristic signature, while the sides remain uncluttered, with simple panels that echo the no-nonsense character of the 1908 original. The wheels sit at the corners, maximizing interior space, and the ground clearance is slightly higher than a typical compact car, making it practical for both city streets and rougher country roads. The philosophy of the Model T was always about affordability, and Ford has carried that forward in 2026. The new car is designed to be the people's EV, the car that makes electric mobility accessible to the widest range of drivers. The powertrain is simple, yet effective: a single electric motor driving the front wheels, paired with a modest but efficient battery pack. With around 220 miles of real-world range, it doesn't try to chase luxury EVs with extreme numbers. Instead, it focuses on giving ordinary people enough range for daily life, commuting, and weekend trips, at a price point far lower than most competitors. Charging is quick and easy, with support for both home charging and fast charging on public networks. Ford's goal was clear: no one should feel locked out of the electric revolution because of cost. Step inside and the 2026 Model T surprises. Just like the original, it's not fancy, but it is clever. The cabin is open and airy, with a flat floor thanks to the EV platform, and seating for up to 5. Materials are durable, sustainable, and easy to clean, echoing the utilitarian character of the original Model T. The dashboard is simple, featuring a single central screen that handles navigation, climate, and media. But Ford has wisely kept physical knobs for essential functions, a move drivers will appreciate. Connectivity is standard, with over-the-air updates, smartphone integration, and even a budget-friendly subscription option that allows buyers to unlock certain features when needed. Everything feels designed around usability and practicality, not excess. Driving the 2026 Model T is where the charm really shines. It's not fast like a Mustang Mach-E, but it doesn't need to be. Instant torque from the electric motor makes city driving smooth and confident. The car feels nimble and light, perfect for weaving through traffic or parking in tight spaces. Suspension tuning prioritizes comfort over sportiness, soaking up potholes and rough roads with ease. Ford has even made sure that maintenance costs are minimal, with fewer moving parts, easily replaceable panels, and a focus on durability. Just like its ancestor, this Model T is designed to last and to keep running with little fuss. But perhaps the most important part of the 2026 Model T is what it represents. In a market crowded with expensive EVs loaded with features that many drivers will never use, Ford is offering something different. A simple, affordable, reliable car that brings electric mobility to the masses. It is a philosophy that feels almost radical today to strip back the excess and deliver exactly what people need. This is what made the original Model T a success: and it may be what makes the 2026 version a cultural icon. Of course, Ford has also added modern touches that the original could never have imagined. Safety is top class with advanced driver assistance systems like automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control. Cameras and sensors provide a 360-degree view, making the car safe for new drivers and families alike. Ford's Blue Cruise hands-free system is available on higher trims, giving a taste of autonomous driving without overwhelming the budget. These features ensure that while the car is simple, it is never outdated. And Ford has not forgotten about customization, another nod to the original. Just as the Model T of 1908 could be adapted into everything from trucks to tractors, the 2026 version has been designed with modularity in mind. Owners can choose from a range of affordable add-ons, roof racks, cargo modules, removable rear seats, and even solar trickle chargers for off-grid use. Ford knows that versatility is part of what made the Model T legendary, and they've built that DNA into the new model. The 2026 Model T is not about luxury or excess. It is about freedom, the freedom to move, to travel, to own a car that doesn't drain your bank account. It is a car that carries the same mission as its ancestor, to put the world on wheels. But now those wheels are electric, quiet, and sustainable. Ford has managed to capture the spirit of the past while adapting it perfectly for the future. And then comes the surprise. Ford has announced that alongside the standard affordable EV, there will be a limited heritage edition of the Model T, built in the spirit of the 1908 original. This version features retro-inspired styling, with classic round headlights, a boxy silhouette, and interior details that nod directly to the Tin Lizzie. It will be available in limited numbers, targeted at collectors and enthusiasts. And it proves that Ford understands the emotional weight behind the Model T name. This Heritage Edition isn't just a car, it's a rolling tribute, a bridge between the first automotive revolution and the next. So here we are, more than a century after the first Model T rolled off Henry Ford's assembly line. Once again, a Model T is ready to change the way people think about cars. Affordable, practical, versatile, and now electric. It embodies the same mission it had in 1908 to make mobility accessible to everyone. And maybe, just maybe, this new Model T will spark a second revolution just as powerful as the first. This is Z Auto Advisor, and you've just discovered the story of the 2026 Ford Model T, proof that legends never truly die. They just evolve.